Tinubu 36 governors executive order declares unconstitutional, reasons emerge. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got in this morning. As our headline for this morning says that Tinubu's 36 governors executive order declared unconstitutional, reasons emerge. Well, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu executive orders has been declared unconstitutional by the Kebbi South Senator Bala Mhala. Nhala, who is the chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, also took a swipe at the 36 governors of this country, saying an executive order they declared are unconstitutional. Well, the high-ranking senator explained the reason for his position, and he pointed out the difference between Nigeria and the United States Constitution. Well, executive orders, why Tinubu have no power? I am not an advocate of an executive order. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria does not make Tinubu an executive president. He's not an executive president. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He does not have the power to exercise executive power to use executive orders. They don't understand the Constitution very well. In America, the president of America is an executive president, so he can issue executive orders. In Nigeria, he's not an executive president. All these people calling themselves executive governors, there is nowhere in the Constitution that they were given that right. They don't even understand the necessary intendment of the expression of being called the executive. The dangers of executive order. So when you sit down and issue executive order, do you know what that means? You are indirectly encouraging a situation where the government will run the country based on the whims and caprice under the constitution and the law. Where in our constitution it was said that the president or governor is an executive, it is an anomaly. Well, there is nowhere in our constitution there is nowhere in our constitution where impeachment is mentioned. What the constitution said is to say removal from office. And why did the constitution refer to the removal of office? It is because under section 108, immunity has been given to governors and the president in the exercise of the power conferred upon them. So when they exercise that immunity, they cannot do anything that is criminal. Well, how many executive orders Tinubu signed? How Tinubu can write 2027 election analysts. And that was what I was said here concerning this headline today this morning. We said that Tinubu and the 36 governor executive orders declared unconstitutional. Reasons emerge. This man actually said something that actually makes sense. So this president or these governors does not even understand the constitution and are calling themselves executive leaders. Well, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu executive orders has been declared unconstitutional by the Kebbi South Senator Bala Mhala. Well, this man Mhala, well, the first time I'm hearing him, he's a chieftain of the APC, and also he took a say on the executive orders that was declared, and he said that they are very unconstitutional, that it cannot be passed, that it is not recognized by our constitution. Well, the high-ranking senator explained that the reason for his position, as he pointed out, the difference between Nigeria and the United States Constitution. Yes, he said concerning the executive order, why Tinubu has no power to issue an executive order. He said that I'm not an advocate of executive order. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria does not make Tinubu an executive order. Listen, he said the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria does not make Tinubu an executive order. He is not an executive president. He is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He does not have the power to exercise executive power. Yes, he does not have the power to exercise executive power or to issue an executive order. Tinubu does not understand the Constitution very well. Yes, if they actually understand the Constitution, they would know all this. I mean, they will know all this because you use America as an example. You say that in America, the president of America is an executive president, so he can issue an executive order. But in Nigeria, the president of Nigeria is not an executive president. All these people calling themselves executive governors, there's nowhere in our constitution where they are being given that right. They don't even understand the necessary intendment of the expression of being called the executive. Meaning that they don't even understand that term called the executive. But don't be surprised, Tinubu can change constitution at any time. But don't be surprised. That's just the federal government. That's just the Tinubu administration for you. Once they feel that they want something and they need to change the constitution to get it, they go change them. Okay. Let's talk about the dangers of executive orders. According to this man, he said that when you sit down and issue executive orders, you do you know what that means? That's what I'm going to talk about today. He said that you are indirectly encouraging a situation where the government will run the country based on its whims and caprice other than the constitution and the law. Meaning that once you go into an executive order, you are creating an environment whereas the government governors will run the country or they run the affairs of the country under what he feels is right. Yes, under what he feels is right. That okay, I feel that this is right, I do it. I feel that this is right, I don't. This, you understand? Or under what the governor feels is right, and not on the constitution. You're not going to follow laws on the constitution. Where in our constitution it was said that the president or governor is an executive. It is an anomaly. It's not as if you are actually an executive president. No, it is just telling you that you are the head. You grab. You grab. Good. That is what it's saying. That's how there's difference between an executive president and a non-executive president. Well, is there nowhere in our constitution where impeachment is mentioned? What the constitution said is to what the constitution said is to say removal from office. And why did the constitution refer to the removal of office? Is because that under section 108 immunity has been given to governors and the president in the exercise of the power conferred on them. So when they exercise that immunity, they cannot do anything that is criminal. Well, that is actually true, though. Well, diving into the comment section to see what some people have to say concerning Tinubus here. Well, also for Shukemeka Sala, where was that the clown or the why Buhari used executive orders to torment Nigerians? I mean, that is a very good question. Where were you when Buhari was using executive orders to torment Nigerians? Were you saying anything concerning that? That is just Nigerians for you. That is just Nigerian politicians for you. They come out after like medicine after death. Shiklem says that the cure for cancer disease without surgery has been discovered. The Lord has revealed a new life for Nigeria. Okay, okay. Jerry Edoho said that an executive order in a presidential system of government is a directive issued by the president that has the force of the law. Executive orders are typically used to manage operations at the federal government, enforce existing law, or direct specific action by government agencies. These orders do not require approval from the legislative branch, such as the Congress or Parliament, but they must operate within the bounds of existing law and the Constitution. That is what I was saying here. That's what I was saying here. They must operate within the bounds of the Constitution. But an executive president, someone like the Donald Trump, he doesn't operate with the Constitution. No. I think there's a big difference. So what do you guys think? Tell me, drop your own comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Then tap the subscribe button as we go down with the notification bell so that anytime I make a new video, you will first get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have one for the idol you.